but it's a little more risky that way. But mostly I think the best tools to use on the mermen are the exploding arrows and the incendiary shurikens. So I'm kind of saving up my incendiary shurikens by using the exploding arrows. Yeah, this is kind of like a water level, I guess you'd call it. But you know, you don't swim underwater the entire time. But you do a lot of swimming. That guy almost got me, actually, so I was kind of lucky. You have to have the oxygen cylinder to actually make it all the way to where the Talisman of Rebirth is. I kind of danced around the idea of speeding all this footage up, but it's not that bad. And I figured I could just talk about the level while we're doing it. Doku is back. We haven't really seen much of him since Chapter 2, but he is back in the picture for this stage. And like I said before, it's a complete pushover. I'm going to be using the Dabalakro and some UT attacks to destroy him. And when we get to the Labyrinth area, we're going to have to reface his spirit, which is a little bit harder. But the last time I did this video guide, I implemented but from this safe, the first time you open it, you get the book that you place on the altar, and the second time you open it, you get the Life of the Gods, which we got before, right before Alma in Chapter 9. So this is the last time you're actually allowed to access the safe and get a prize from it, and the prize here is the Jewel of the Demon Seal. So if you do try to access the safe again, you won't be prompted with any like password combination rotations. And you see right here, those tits are awesome. They're really awesome. They have the wiggle physics from the Dead or Alive game, since this is Team Ninja. So this is an epic battle, but it's kind of anticlimactic since it's so easy. But I'm just making it easy, just in case a lot of people are struggling. So right off the bat, you want to take care of those flame ninjas, and all we're doing is chaining essence attacks. And also, by the way, I have the Armlet of the Sun equipped to deal more damage to this guy. So when he does that purple splash, you just want to hop over it at the last second and then do a red UT. And then when these red ninjas pop in, just use Nimpo, and then chain essence to dispatch them. And then when they're slain, use their essence to defeat Doku. It's pretty easy. And I can't believe I got away without getting hit there. But you do want to do these wall runs as I'm doing them, because you can access all of these treasure chests and get all these items, the golden scarabs, the life of the gods, and all these items. Just remember, like right here, I'm going to dash jump, press O and triangle to lift myself up. You have to do that. If there's a lot of confusion from people about not knowing how to do it, I will put annotations in it. But I just wanted to say that I'm not going to be doing the Fiend Challenge. It's ridiculous. And the nightmares themselves, they will spawn when you throw the switch in the next area. And it's a joke to try to get up on the platforms and jump when there's a bunch of nightmares casting their fire circles up on the platforms. It's just extremely inconvenient, and you could just jump the way I'm doing it and to get up here. It takes a little practice to get up here, but it's not that difficult. You just have to kind of find where the spots are that will give you like the best like the height. They'll give you a little height advantage on the wall runs. So just rewind my video if you have any problems, and then try to charge if you can. I think I missed this. No, I got it. It was another take where I missed it, and I was bewildered how I had missed it. So these guys are really prevalent on this area, and then we're gonna face some new ogres over here. there are 2 ogres, and you really need to kill these guys because you're going to be backtracking over here a couple times. So make sure you grab that item in the globe, and then do your power technique, and then just roll, do your power technique, and then he goes down. Grab this stone tablet, and then jump over here, and then just roll, and then do the power technique. Rolling's really good because I just don't like to get my guard broken, like what happened right there. And then when these guys turn red, when they lose their masks, you obviously can tell they get a lot more aggressive. Here he is, and this is like the same conceit as Doku. All we're doing is chaining attacks off of dropped essence. We're taking care of these lackeys, and for some reason I was getting damaged even though I was dropping Nimpo. It's really weird. I guess that's how this dude works. But you see how much damage I'm going to do to this guy? It's just it's insane. So there are a few mid-level bosses we're going to have to contend with, but they're really easy, and we're going to be doing the same strategy over in the next boss fight. So this guy, he's not hard to just melee, but I just prefer to do this strategy. I faced him a number of times in the mission challenges. One of the challenges, he had cat fiends as lackeys, and it was very tough. But these guys are a lot less difficult than the cat fiends, obviously.
El demonio de la caverna del hielo, Jotunfrau, o una foca, como me gusta decirlo. De nuevo utilizamos el combazo, la lunar explosión, el mejor combo de báculo lunar. Lo único que tienes que hacer para derrotar a este jefe es hacer ese combo, de preferencia a sus espaldas, ya que es cuando no te puede agarrar. Muy atento a sus agarres, y más que nada, si ves que empieza a hacer eso, no le intentes golpear, ya que es totalmente invulnerable mientras él arroja estos hielos, como ven. Muévete de un lado a otro, son bastante aleatorios, si te llegan a pegar bajan bastante, así que nunca sueltes la defensa mientras estás corriendo. Ahí viene el agarre, lo esquivas, XY, derrotado.
But we will need the Eye of Fire too. So over here we're finally going to get the final Nimpo. So what you need to do is just drop off this ledge, and then as you're falling, press up on the left analog stick, and then press X to get on up here. And if you can expedite your first charge, and then after that, if you really need to, re-equip the Armlet of the Moon to get dealt less damage. So this is kind of a tough fight. So I got a red UT right off the bat. It's just kind of hard to. In fact, he's a breeze. So the best place to stand by far is on the upper platform on the very, very left, because he does a move where he will bite you, and it does a ton of damage to you. But if you're standing in where I'm going to be standing, on the top platform on the left, on the very upper ledge of the upper left platform, you cannot get grabbed. He also does a heat wave attack that if you block, you're going to get your guard broken and a little damage, but you can actually avoid it. You'll see that, see right there, that grab, I was completely safe because where I was standing. So this heat wave attack, I didn't dodge at the right time, but every successive time that he does that, I do block successfully. You see another grab right there. So you want to, when he does his flame breath, if you're standing right where I am, you want to dodge roll to the right and then just jump to the left. Don't dodge roll to the left, because you'll probably overcompensate and fall off the platform. So he puts his head literally on the chopping block right here for you to smash him up. That's a great opportunity for you to hit him, and then you got to dodge at the last second to avoid getting hit by that heat wave attack. And then when he does this move right here, just charge up, and the splash damage will deal a ton of damage to him. See how easy this guy is? He is very simple. So this is the Fiend Challenge, and I would have the kill count up as I did in the previous trial. But the issue, as you probably deduced from what I said, is that I've already been into this room. I left it and I came back to it, and now the kill counter won't come up. So if I were to press the L2 button, all I would see is the karma meter, and that is not that's no indication of the trial. So cross the line, they won't go down the line. They can't hit you with their melee attacks. They can't hit you with their fireball attacks or anything. So you want to. I've just experienced that the UT with the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang works the best. So this is as early in the game as you could possibly get that item. Yeah, it's a good weapon. It's a good accessory to have. It just would be nice if you could, equip the Armlet of Benediction with the Armlet of Celerity in tandem. I would really enjoy an armlet that allowed you to have 2 slots, or some kind of perk that that would allow you to have that. So check this out. I get a really good hit over here somewhere. Since I'm low on health, it's kind of hard to hit him, but you could, when you do get in a hit, you really feel it. You see that move right there, damaging him significantly. So whenever I am low on health, I kind of use a couple potions just to refill my health a little bit. Get the money from him. I think he gives you like $5,000, and then here is the Armlet of Benediction, and then I am going to head back and save it. As far as getting hit by him, he doesn't do as much damage as the other version of him did back in Chapter 12. The main issue here that's hard is kind of like simply just hitting him. It's kind of harder than usual here. Spamming that's what I mean with the wall jumps. That can be a little tougher. So right there, I got a lot of damage in with the, and I think I actually finished this guy off with the Azuna drop, or maybe part of the combo. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, it was right there. So that was a good win.
Alma Awakening prácticamente tiene la misma secuencia que Alma normal. Lo único que tenemos que hacer es intentar derribarla con el vuelo de golondrina, pero a esta, una vez que está derribada, tenemos que hacerle la técnica de la Dragon Sword que gira. Ahí les dejo cómo se hace. Solamente giren la palanca completa y presionen el Y. Esa técnica le hace muchísimo daño. Recuerden que si este enemigo está acompañado, lo primero que tienes que hacer pues es derrotar primero a sus enemigos chiquitos, o si tienes el arte de Inazuma, hazle el arte de Inazuma y después ya pues hazle esto que le estoy haciendo, bastante fácil de matar.
But when we face him, we're only Rachel, so it's not that fun, especially in Master Ninja mode. So traditionally, I used to wall spam this guy, and in fact, that's exactly what I did in my last video guide for this game, which was never published. I mean, it was published, but I never got this far into the publishing process. So the technique that you see right here, me trying to do the Azuna drop, and you can actually do the full Azuna drop combo on this guy with the somersault when you body slam him down, and I do it at one point. And then they appear right over here, so just keep doing this square times 4 combo until they're all gone. And there's going to be some cat fiends dropping in. You gotta love those guys. You notice that plasma barrier that comes up, which means that you can't pass unless you defeat these foes here. So normally I don't use the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang for combat with these guys, but I just figured might as well keep it on. The UT for this weapon, it's not very effective. A lot of times it misses. I mean, a lot of the time it misses. So we got the Key of the Lion, and then keep that weapon equipped because you still need to dispatch these fish. There's just one school of fish in there, and then I should remark that this fight over here is completely optional. You don't have to do this fight, but I like to clear these enemies, not to get a lot of points or karma, karma meter bonuses or anything like that. It's just that I die I die frequently on the Spirit Doku, so I like to clear these enemies just so that there's no stress as I'm getting to this door for the boss. But even if you leave these enemies here every single time, there's no real big issue of getting to the door. It's if you get there quick enough, it's all good. But I would imagine that those ghost fish could bite you if you're not careful. So I don't know. You might as well kill these enemies. They're not that difficult. Just use exploding arrows if you have to, and Nimpo, So I through the magic of editing there, I equipped the Unlabored Flawlessness. So cast an input right away. I would recommend the Art of the Inazuma. It takes care of all the ghost fish for this section. More will pop in. So this guy's lackeys are fish. So I discovered just by doing a lot of moves on this guy that the Azuna drop works really well on this guy, even better than wall spamming. So I'm not going to wall spam so much here. So you see that combo? Look how many combo points I got right there on this guy, and hits.
Doku Espíritu, si de por sí Doku normal ya era difícil, bueno, ya, la misma técnica vamos a utilizar para matar a Doku. Si te agarra la mano, presiona X rápidamente y jamás te va a atrapar. Lo que vamos a hacer es darle 2 palazos. Aquí, luego Nimpo, porque te puede hacer daño. Aquí ya voy a utilizar un Nimpo. Y después rápido otro palo, y ya está.
It would be nice if they filled you up, but they don't. So here's the Golden Scarab, and now since we fell down a floor, we're gonna have to backtrack. The door is right there, though. They put you right in the door.
Marbus, el demonio mayor. Cualquier arma es recomendable para este, excepto los Vigorian Fly. Yo le voy a dar con el palo. De igual forma le puedes dar con el báculo lunar, la Dragon Sword, lo que sea. Este ya sale desde la dificultad normal con enemigos. Si hagan esto, les digo, si se molestan en otras dificultades con enemigos, utilicen el arte de Inazuma. O primero encárguense de ellos y después ya vayan solos contra el enemigo. La técnica para derrotar a Marbus es solamente estar escuchando. Es todo. Ahorita les voy a enseñar cómo es eso de que andar escuchando. Es bastante fácil. Dejen mato a este demonio chiquito, porque nos va a estar molestando. Les digo, encárguense primero de ellos y después dejen al enemigo solo. Ahí va, miren. Marbus siempre se tira, pero lo avisa cuando lo va a hacer. Miren, ahorita van a oír. Les voy a dejar escuchar cómo hace un grito, como que se va a caer. Miren, ahí está. Y le damos XY. Es todo, miren. Ahí va. A ver si lo hace otra vez. Les voy a dejar escuchar, eso es más peligroso. No, esperen, ahorita les hablo de eso. Cuando se tira de esta forma, péguenle 3 veces nada más y corran, porque tiene un ataque bastante traicionero. Es un agarre que baja muchísima vida. Ahí está, vean, ahora sí, escuchen cómo se tira, XY y después lo va a hacer otra vez. ¿Lo ven? Escuchen cómo ruge. Cuando escuches que empieza a hacer ese sonido, ustedes se hacen para atrás y rápido presionan XY, porque si no se les va a escapar. XY. Y ya, es todo para derrotarlo, nada más. El Vigor Emperor, un enemigo bastante débil ante los ninfos. Para este, si quieres, mátalo a puro ninfo, pásatela llenando el ninfo y ya estará. Pero si quieres ahorrar ninfos, pues hazle este combo que se llama Dragon Slash, algo así. Muy dañino ya que es de pura Y, pero creo que le hace muchísimo más el ninfo. Mejor, pues gástate los ninfos, de por sí ya no te van a servir, es casi el final del juego. El Holy Vigor Emperor. Para este necesitamos todas las flechas posibles y todos los proyectiles que se puedan. Pero si tienes muy buena puntería no será necesario tener tanto. Él tiene 2 ataques. Primero no va a hacer nada, solamente se la va a pasar dando vueltas, en donde le podrás dar flechazos. Y su otra fase de ataques es donde te empieza a arrojar muchísimos cráneos. Para eso necesitamos los Vigorian Fly. Solamente hacer puros combos con X, así pura X hacia donde quieras. Le haces muchísimos combos. También bueno, si tienes mucha suerte se te va a quedar así como se me está quedando ahorita. Si no, pues solamente atínale todas las flechas que puedas. Si te llegan a acabar, solamente espéralo hasta que él se va a parar en el centro y dale con las armas más poderosas que tengas. Un enemigo bastante fácil de derrotar. A ver si hace su ataque más peligroso, que es una mordida. Ahorita les voy a enseñar cómo se esquiva muy fácil. Aquí va. Una vez que empieza esto, tú solo presiona X como loco, o hazle técnica si quieres, pero estate atento a su cabeza, la que tiene cuernos allá. Cuando ves que se te va a acercar, tú presionas el limpo, el arte del infierno. Ahí va, ¿ven? Y le vamos a dar en la espalda. Muchísimo daño también para él. Y ya está derrotado.
You can't die. So for Fiend Mirai, I just like to have the Unlabored Flawlessness equipped, and I'm going to be showing you the best way to deal with this guy in the easiest way possible. You need to have the Unlabored Flawlessness equipped and do the forward Y power technique every time you drop Nimpo, because dropping Nimpo is going to make him stumble backwards and gives you a great opportunity to do your power technique with the Unlabored Flawlessness. Now this goes a little bit slowly at first due to the fact that the Unlabored Flawlessness, it takes damage off the enemy according to your own health bar. So once you get lower in your health, you're going to be smacking this guy and dealing a lot more damage to him. So you see right there, I'm just dropping Nimpo, and then even if he's a little bit farther away from me, I'm just like rolling to him and then doing my power technique. This has never been a guide where I was showing off. This has been a guide where I've been trying to show you guys how to do this the easiest way possible, because this guy can be pretty tough and he loves to grab. So that's where I'm coming from. I would do a showing off video if that was the thing I was doing, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to show you how to beat this guy. this is the best way that I found to beat this guy. So I think just about one more hit, because some of the Nimpo damages him sometimes, so he's almost dead. One more power hit and this guy is gone, and we have cleared the game.
It's over.